Welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. Last time we arranged the kidnapping and extraction of the plastic-faced man, got some information about the Prosperity Project, learned that our foster father, Raven Black, aka Edward Sang, is actually alive, but because now he's being erased, and we're heading back to Haley now to figure out what we're going to do with that information. And if I was a betting man, I would place down money on us getting ambushed. That's just a guess. Maybe not. It seems pretty intense, so who knows. Trip from Shek May back to Haley is quiet as you process the information revealed by the plastic-faced man. Prosperity is a name. Two names, actually. One is a secret project Raymond was working on before he left for Seattle. The other is the corporate headquarters of Setting Mechanical Services. Prosperity Tower is where Raymond Black is being held, alive. It's also where his memories in the process of being reprogrammed by his mother. And time is ticking. The plastic-faced man proved surprisingly amenable and quite useful. Before you killed him, your next stop is kindly Cheng. She'll want to hear this. Maybe kindly will betray us now. It's about time, really. Like, I'm just saying. Can't trust the triad, not really. I don't think like karma now or after is the question. I'm guessing now. I'm gonna go see what's in the cyberware shop, because I haven't in a while. That sounded like the karma noise. I think I just heard it. 10 karma gain. Step out of the MTR station into balmy night air. Impenetrable clouds heavy with imminent rain is blowing from the south. It covers the stars, causing them to blink out one by one. It smells something on the air, something electric. Wind whips up around you, and the clouds begin moving at thick grayscale swirl. A spiral builds and grows, shimmering with faint amber light. The sounds of the city retreat. A bubble of soft white noise replaces them, wrapping around your head and reflecting your own heartbeat back from you. Look down from the clouds to see the lights of the docks dancing in warm, saturated balloon. Like a trid shot with your PDA. Raise your wrist to capture the view with your PDA's built-in camera. The image swims into focus on the machine's tiny screen as the camera's lens adjusts to the light. As the first twinkle tickles your chest, lets you know that something's coming. Oh, I suck. Incredible tightness. Feels like your heart is being crushed in the foot of a giant. Vision goes gray and then to bounce. As your blood rushes in to refill the organ, inflating like a balloon. Try to catch your breath. The aspirator doesn't come. Stumble forward, every cell in your body seems to vibrate. Energy thrums inside of you, pulsating, building you an unbearable crescendo, then you're on the other side of it. Find yourself standing in a familiar courtyard, the walled city. You're back in the walled city just like in your dreams. Taste the stench of the place, the mildew and clashing wet dog. No, this isn't real. Squeeze your eyes shut and shake your head, willing you to disappear, willing yourself back to Hawaii and out of the decaying slum you find yourself in. Your eyes open, nothing has changed. Crumbling facades of the tenement buildings lean into one another above you, closing in on either side and creating a narrow walkway. Just like in your dreams, there's nothing else to go. Nowhere but forward. Or nowhere else to go. Nowhere but forward down the path ahead. Call for help. Open mouth after distance. Gobbet, Duncan, Isabel, and nobody listening. Only answer is your own echo. Start walking. You like to carry you forward. You feel a creeping sense of certainty in the back of your mind. It tells you you've taken the sidewalk 100 times before. A sense of claustrophobia mounts. We're made a large tunnel. Humidity sticks to your skin. Low rumble fills the air. Enormous gears in motion feel hollow, empty. You can feel emptiness growing. Turn back the way you came. Turn around, head back the way you came. Nothing stops you. Close your eyes and breathe a sigh of relief. And early on, you find yourself moving deeper into Walled City. You don't remember turning around. You certainly never chose to. Back on the path you started on, find the trail just like you did in your dream, just as you always have. Off in the distance, an alien silhouette beckons to you. It's her, the tall, slender figure from your dreams, the elusive figure you've always been moving toward but can never quite reach. A crowd of locals lines the path ahead, kneeling in supplication. They look emaciated, all skin and bones, clothed head to toe in dirty rags. Try talking to the nearest local. Lean forward to the closest local. A wire man is late 20s and tap him on the shoulder. He locks eyes with you and opens his mouth. Man has no teeth. They've been pulled, and recently from the looks of it. His gums are a bloody, pitted mess. Staring into the black void of his mouth, his tongue comes lolling out. Looks like it was caught in an industrial accident, swollen to its slab of meat. The corners of the young man's mouth twitch upward into a ghastly smile. What happened to you? Man with the ruined tongue doesn't respond. He kneels in silence, staring as your feet carry you past him. Seconds later, he fades from view. Your legs carry you deeper and deeper into the beating heat of the tenement. You haven't reached the center yet. You must be close. It's incredibly hot and humid in here. Sweat rolls down your body in sheets. Thoughts go hazy with the heat, and a dim sense of unease takes root in the pit of your stomach. Focus on the uneasy feeling. Try to concentrate on the unease that you're feeling. You find it impossible to focus the undercurrent sound of grinding gears isn't helping. See where the noise is coming from. A hatch, the same door you saw in your nightmare back where all of this began. Marking the door illegible now, a single word in faded yellow print. Prosperity. Suddenly impossible, the alien figure that you moving toward is standing right in front of you. the same time, your vision finally clears and ice water runs through your veins. The walled city isn't a slum at all. It's an enormous gaping maw, and the buildings are a forest of crooked teeth. The thing reaches for you. With inhuman speed and grace, it plunges fingers of polished ivory into your mouth. Slowly, terror begins to wrench your jaw open. Feel your teeth splinter and break, and rough fingers on your shoulder snap you back to reality. Hand clenches you into a vice-like grip and banks you backward off your feet. Come crashing down on the floor of the HOAMDR station and feel a rush of wind just in front of you, a passing train. What is wrong with you, Axel? Auntie Cheng's lost too many runs already. Besides, there are cleaner ways to end your life than jumping in front of a train. It wasn't a suicide attempt, asshole. I was under magical attack. Whatever. Now get up and get back to that floating wreck that you sleep in. Thanks, Strangler Bow. So that's now 3 karma. It's not 13 karma total. Alright. We can go to the cyberware shop and see if there's anything better I can buy at Chrome Alley. I've got to check when more stuff unlocked at Maximum Loss Shop. Jumping services, cyberware. Let's see if there's better cyber weapon available for me. I want that. Seems to be no upgrade. Wait. Yeah. This is the only ranged combat cyber weapon. I'm thinking... Yeah, I saw, autoloader. Prone to reload a variety of weapons. High speed eliminate that need to reload manually. Passive 1 quickness. Yeah. I don't care what essence lost right now. I get myself another cyber arm. Whatever, it's time for me to go. Is there a second model for this different cyber arm or what? I doubt it, but that would be cool. Oh, there is! Yeah, they're different arms. That's nifty. I'm going to save my points until I know what I want. I'm going to go to the tech shop quickly, check them. Then I might actually go to another shop that I haven't been to in a while. Can't talk to him. Well, I can talk to Law. It will. Can't afford or use these. Well. Let's see what I can sell. Bought this and I don't want it anymore. I don't think I can use it with anything. Sell that. Only have 2,300 nuyen, so I'm never getting that. I'm not going to get Deck 7 either. That's some metadata. That's a thing for the thing. Some random cash. See you later. I'm going to go to the gun store, see if I can buy better armor, because at this point, like... well, actually, I forgot. I'm going to check him for outfits first, I should. I forgot. There might be ones that boost my stats. I'm surprised I haven't seen any of those yet this game. Yeah, this is what I would want. It doesn't do stat boost, which is so weird. I'm gonna see if this guy sells stuff with stat boosts. In previous games, there'd be stuff that would increase your stats, like would give you int +1 or decking, or yeah, like different stuff. You know what I mean? It's random as club. This is where they've got the, like... Let's start with this person. I don't care what she has to say. Looks like it's just... It's the same price and it's not stat boosting, so I don't know what's going on with that. That's so weird. I don't know what's up with that, why they decided this game they wouldn't give you any outfits that gave skill boosts or anything. Like, I'll even go check the magic person. See what they have to offer. Well, the adept, and then we'll see. Hopefully I can go get that pay data, and if I'm lucky, it's enough for me to buy the best outfit. That'll be helpful. Yeah, it's all the same without any stat boosts. That's so bizarre. Go get paid from that metadata that I'd forgotten to put up and then did after the last mission. It won't let me. Let's go to Kindly Chang. Let's spend my common now, because clearly I'm not going to lose. Question is on what? I have 14 to spend. Upgrade my cyberware affinity and my health. That would be most of it. I could upgrade quickness and ranged combat. That would be a lot of stuff as well. Go for decking. I kind of want to. Just because, like, if I run into, like, a decking 6 thing, or even, like, decking 7. Yeah, I think I want that. You never know when it might, like, save me the day. I could get up to a new etiquette, but yeah, I want decking. Gotta do what you're good at, right? Right, Shang. Let's talk. Walk to the Mahjong parlor is punctuated by the tantalizing smell of coconut and fried confection. You hear Kai Cheng watching uncomfortably as she peels small, egg-shaped delicacies from waffle-like pastry and pops into her mouth. There you are, actually. Your career tells me that you're able to locate and interrogate the plastic-faced man. Tell me his current disposition, however. I assume everything went as I instructed. Took one of Josephine's pieces off the board. That was for you, Nightjar. Just you got something useful out of him? We got plenty. Gave us the data pump on everything we knew about data dump on everything he knew about Prosperity Tower. First-hand info. Josephine's headquarters. That could be useful, I suppose. What do you intend on doing with it? We're gonna rescue Raymond. He's alive, Auntie, just like I said. Josephine's holding him in there. She's doing something to his brain. Something to his brain? What's that old bitch up to now? Based on the memory Mr. Plastic showed us, it looks like she's trying to rewire his son's memories using something called ASSIST. Artificial Sensory Induction Systems Technology. Allows you to record, process, and feed synthetic sensory inputs to the brain. Like a SimSense chip? Yes, Auntie, it's the technology that led to SimSense. It also allows Deckers to enter the Matrix and grants rigors and neural connection to their drones. An expert ASSIST technician could alter someone's personality, memory, even identity. Guessing experts like that don't grow on trees. I definitely know. Changing someone's memories requires a world-class expert in ASSIST and a massive amount of computing power. Not sure exactly what they're doing to him, but his mom wants him to forget something or remember it differently, maybe. We gotta get to Raymond before he isn't Raymond anymore. It means a run on Prosperity Tower. Isabel and I have been studying the data the plastic-faced man gave us about it. Lots of good intel to mine there. Talk to me about the security setup. How do we get to Raymond? Key to this operation are the 3 security stations located on different floors. Matrix systems and those security stations are the command and control hubs for the entire building's security. As such, are the best place to find out where Raymond Black is being held. That's all we got in his location. All we know is being held somewhere called Lab 12. Where that is or how to get in there is something we still need to figure out on site. If things go hostile, the best thing to do is to get an alarm panel or a Matrix security node and shut things down. For a notice, we'll have a brief window to set the link to the alarm system. If we do that, we'll isolate the whole floor from the security system. The rest of the building won't know what's happening there. The alarm goes off and we cut the link to the alarm system. We can spoof the system, tell it we moved on to another location. Might work once or twice, but if we spoof too many alarms, they'll figure it out. What else do we have on security stations themselves? Staffing, weaknesses, only one thing worth mentioning. The only way into a security system is with a key card, and guards on each floor carry a card to the station on that floor. We get a card by taking them out, but there may be other ways of getting key cards. Like I said, the security station is the key to this operation. They provide multiple opportunities to exploit the system and determine how to approach the rest of our incursion. Go as quiet as possible until we have no choice. Don't need an entire building of security on us. Roger that, we'll be quiet as rats. I see what you did there. Which station do we hit first? No way to know. We'll need to take one of them to use it to determine our next step. It's like we have directions to go find a map. What about guards? Quantity? Training? Standard core security for the most part, but saying as a rapid response squad for high priority events. That would be us. Got it right? Do you think an intrusion into Lab 12 would qualify as a high priority event? Judging by the way Graham is saying, took out Carter, Gutshot, and Nightjar, I'd say she isn't interested in anyone getting in or near her son. I'd like to face Sang's elite security forces once we find them. How long is this brief window to cut the alarm? Maybe 30 seconds, maybe less if the network isn't cluttered with traffic. If there is a failsafe so security doesn't stampede all over the building or Targander forgets to close the door. That's all I need to know about security. How do we make our approach? Fortunately, Prosperity Tower is one of Sang's lower security locations. It's mostly administrative, marketing, that sort of thing. That's good. Mr. Bao gave the runners these old Sang security passes using their hijacking message. Yes, Mrs. Cheng, they'll get them. Professor should get you through the lobby. Still have to explain your presence, Axel, so I don't expect you to just walk on through. What of that junk data? You held on to it to the whooshing run, Isabel. Anything in there we can use? Good thinking, I'm already ahead of you. Scoured the leftover whooshing paperwork and found a way to change our status to special couriers. Use that to pose as a third party, whooshing to use this to deliver important packages. That'll work for a while, but we can't expect to stay in cover for long. One way or another, things are going to get hot. Loading dock sounds like just the edge we need. Let's do it. Okay, I'll get us booked into the Sang system and turn off some matching paper. We need a van to make it look legit. Wow, consider it done. How do we stop this assist thing from rewiring Raymond? All we know is that the assist device is located in Lab 12. It's the only one in the building. I doubt that Grandma will just hand over the passcodes to her system if we ask nicely. We need a Decker to access the assist device. That's got it. What does a Decker need to do to eject him safely? So we don't know. To improvise for that when we get down there. That's all I need to know. One more thing, Axel. While you're in Incredibles, look for anything we can use to incriminate or embarrass Josephine's saying. I want dirt, something I can feed you, an acquaintance on the executive council. Something who stands to gain from it. Does this dirt come with a cash bonus? Of course, my sweet, of course. Now go into our Prosperity Tower and give Josephine saying my regards. Alright, 4 more karma. Sweet. That gives me 6, so I can upgrade something else. Probably punk up. Put points into rifle, or pump up my health. Or I could pump up ESP control, but... Let's go get money first. From this pay data, and then, well, actually... Let's go talk to Gaichu and try to get his quest. Let's talk to everyone. That's what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode, is talk to everyone. Payment. Nice. Do I have any payday for sale? No, I do not. 100 message. Hope it helps. Good luck with your whole what happened to my father thing. Rough deal. Nothing else wholly responsible. Get some payback. Alright. Let's talk to people one at a time. That's the last mission. If I can get Gaichu's mission, that would be nice, because then I can get a little bit of extra stuff, maybe. I'm thinking I'm going to bring Isabel with me on this last mission, because I think I want the 2 Deckers. It sounds like it's a decking-heavy mission. So I think having 2 Deckers, Duncan, and Gobbet. I'll place Ractor, even though I like him a lot. Duncan, there's Duncan. Okay. Walk into a mess. Half-eaten cans of food litter the floor, and personal equipment is strewn about in a haphazard fashion. Amid the mess, Wu sits in his bunk with his back against the wall. He has the PDA in his hands and he's staring down at it, sullen and morose. He has to acknowledge our entry. We have stuff to talk about. Do we? Whatever. Go ahead then, talk. What are you looking at on the PDA? A video of Edward saying. Can I see it? Sure, why not? Footage shows a serious Chinese man in an expensive suit sitting behind a large solid wood desk covered in blueprints. The man is holding a magnifying glass of one of the plans and studying it intently. Pulls the blueprint over and checks the one beneath it. Nameplate on the desk reads Edward Saying, Vice President of Special Projects. Video is rough and contains no sound. It may have been the footage for a documentary that was never completed. Next shot is from some sort of planning meeting in a glass-enclosed conference room. A serious man is sitting at the conference table, pointing to a large map and looking up at the men standing around him. They're explaining something. They look at each other and nod, clearly impressed with what he has to say. Whiteboard at the end of the room bears the words, groundbreaking, 21st May, 2022, written by in bold characters, Raymond's writing. Footage cuts to a scene of two people talking at the end of a long hallway. They don't appear to know that they're being recorded. It's a serious man listening to what an older woman has to say, nodding with his arms crossed and his thumb in his lips. The woman is the same one that was in the tap video call that Kennedy Cheng showed you. Josephine saying, someone in her late middle age, beautiful, and very clearly in charge. Two look up at the same time, see the camera begin waving their hands for it to be turned off. The one appears angry but cold. Video ends and Wu puts the PDA face down in his bunk. Who is that guy? Edward Sang, Vice President of Special Projects for Sang Mechanical Services. Yeah, that's what it looks like, but I still don't believe it. Maybe we'll find the plastic-faced man who gets... okay. Apparently that was before. Anyways. Go on, what do you think about the last run? Being attracting the plastic-faced man? I knew we'd eventually find that guy, but getting the information out of him before the brain wiped was tense. At least we know Raymond's alive now. I fucking knew it. Yep, you called it. We got tired of being fed a little bullshit, but I had to be right. Now I need to get on a prospective tower for grammar programs in. Sounds like a piece of work, doesn't it? I'll get to say hi when we bust into her headquarters. I want to see if there's a family resemblance before I drop her. Thinking about the way you and Raymond used to butt heads. What about it? That's one of the reasons you were angry with me when I left. I had a better relationship with him. You didn't have a better relationship with him. Raymond and I were tight. You just know how to avoid conflict better than I did. That's not the same thing. You had that way of diffusing him when he started with that intenso ray thing he used to do, remember? Intenso ray, I haven't thought of that in a long time. I think you were the one who came up with that name. It was like summer after we started living with him and Mrs. Maloney. Ray had found out we had to follow one of his rules. I don't remember which. There's a long list. Thoughts on nerfs. He hated crap like that. No, that wasn't it. I think he caught me smoking. Yeah, that's right. I was smoking, and he was pissed and said that fat kids who smoke die faster. This was the opposite. I told him I liked to smoke when we got into it, and he came in and diffused the situation. I think that's why I was so resentful when you took off, especially after Mrs. Maloney died. You were the only one who could get through to him when he became intenso ray. I did have a chance for Raymond to calm down when you two started going at it, especially that last time, that week you left. I don't want to talk to him around, so I got enough on my mind to do stuff when your father betrayed my trust. This isn't helping. I'm decking him in my safe space and it doesn't help. Memories are just as painful here as they are in the real world. Memories are a part of you. Decking doesn't make you leave that behind. No, I guess that it doesn't. Fucking should, though. Can't help not having a way to escape from this. What are you gonna do about it? I don't know, okay? I just don't. You know what? Hang on. She came back. You're with more questions, right? I'm sure that you are. Why else would you be bothering me? So spit them out and I'll go digging around that cesspit I call a memory. I know that you're hurting, Isabella. If venting helps, go ahead. No, that wasn't like me. This isn't the person that I want to be. I'll be okay. I can handle this. Just ask me your questions. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Question about the walled city. Apparently I don't. Any thoughts about that last run? Close, Axel. So close I can taste it. 2 more hours, maybe a day or two, and you'll have your father back. Josephine saying it's going to get what's coming to her. For you, me, and especially for Nightjar, Gutjob, and Carter. That plastic-faced man to thank for it. I wouldn't have killed the plastic-faced man if I were in your shoes. He was a guy doing a job just like us. It was your call and he knew the risk when you decided to get into this life. Can't fault you for it because you're not me. Know that everybody out there has a story, and if you don't know it, gotta go. Apparently I can't ask her more questions, which is bizarre. I wonder if Gobbet has another story for me. 2 things grab your attention. First, Gobbet. She looks exhausted, bleary eyes. The easy smile you've come to associate with her is nowhere to be seen. She appears to be in the middle of a valiant attempt to stuff a whole roasted duck into a saucepan half its size. Hey, Axel caught me at a bad time. I'm just making dinner. But watching the struggle, looks like the duck is winning. Huh? Oh, it isn't winning. It's just being stubborn. I'll make it fit, don't you worry. This would be easier with a bigger pot. I'll have to wash it first, though. And to do that, I have to find it. You want something? I'm up to my elbows in mallard. Feeling okay? You don't look well. It's weird. Since our last lesson, I felt preoccupied with the sinking ship. Didn't really do the whole haunted by the demons of my past thing. I mean, that's fine for some people, but I'm allergic to drama. Generally, when the thoughts of the past get me down, I remind myself that it doesn't matter, laugh it off, and go have a snack. But this, I don't know, it's weird. But since our last lesson, I haven't been able to get the sinking ship out of my mind. Because I'm just worried about Cad and Mal, which is weird, because why would I be? I mean, I haven't even spoken to them in years. Hell, if anything, they should be worried about me. I don't want to get shot at for a living. Maybe we should go check it out. The sinking ship isn't far, is it? No, I don't want to do that, at least not without a good reason. It'd be awkward, I'm sure that's nothing anyway. I actually checked that. I know what this is. It's my own personal version of the same thing that we're all feeling. The psychic sewage is being judged up on all of us, whatever's happening in the walled city. Tell you what, that's what we're talking about right now. The damned walled city. It's what's really doing this to all of us. There's luck we have it. We're hot in the trail. It's weird that they didn't think about that. Me not going to those conversations before I went to whatever. Right at this moment, it's the last thing I want to do. Look, we've got only one thing left. We gotta go to fly. We already did that. God, we do the extraction run, no distractions. Can I talk to her now? She's midway through a valley struggling with some pastry. Takes two of you, my money's on the pastry. Hand her the pitcher. Tilts back the pitcher and sucks down its contents. Water pours into her mouth. She's slowly to work through the food stored in her cheeks. Okay, yeah, note to self. Pastry terrace on Prince Edward Road makes them dry. Moist green apple and jelly trot on my ass. That thing was like a dessert made of pig. Sounds kind of foul, Gobbet. Don't doctor try it, actually. It makes you sound ignorant. Not me, I have tried it. I can tell you that it's disgusting. That opinion carries authority because it comes from experience. Anyway, you want the rest? Thanks, but now I was hoping that we could talk. Sure, suit yourself, have it later. Something bad jigging with a sinking ship? Nope, nah, don't worry about it. It's just go and find another raft, I'm sure. Something was going on out there, we got bigger fish to fry. There's an analogy to the evil curse of the walled city as a fish. I'm not sure how well that works, but I think about it. Let's just roll with it, okay? Alright. I can't let that slide. The walled city is a fish now? It had to be a big one, maybe a tuna. I wanted to tell you something, just a little bit of encouragement. I guess I can tell that we're headed for some heavy stuff, so I figured you might need it, so here it is. I know you've had my back this far. I want you to know that I've got yours. After everything we've been through together, I'm really glad to have you on the team. Thanks, Gobbet. I mean that. Good. Has something else you want to talk about? I have a question. Thoughts about that last run? I think we're closing on the end here, so the data we got from the plastic face man, Josephine's number is just about up. You'll get your dad back, probably worth something, right? Killing the plastic man was probably a smarter course of action, don't have personal stake, but I'm not pissing off that kindly as usually checkbox like they hit on every run. Let him live would have been an unfavorable slight. As it stands now, everybody wins. Nice. Isabel. Already talked about that. Alright. Ractor, I'm not gonna bother you with him. Let's talk to Gaiju. I think he has a plus. I'm surprised I'm not getting that one from Gobbet for her thing. I figured that we'd get it and a thing would happen, but I guess not. Cabin is in a far better state. The heat has been adjusted down and the ventilation restored. So, hello, Ganax. Is something I can assist you with? Hope we could talk some more. Got a minute? Certainly. I'll have to place to sit by fear. I only have boxes. We were talking about your father, Bill, when you went to jail. I recall you were asking about that. Said if I came back later, you'd tell me what happened. But I've given you my word and I intend to keep it down. Concerning it's something I've not spoken to my family in a long time. Sounds like you may not have gotten along. Not when I was younger and ill, but we came to understanding eventually. Took time to get there, longer than I would have liked, I suspected. Yester Gio gave me an ultimatum if my ground with Xiaosei security. He told me that he had a cut back and deal with the rival in Xiaosei to keep me out of prison. Charges would be suspended if I finished high school and studied at Kyoto University with the intention of joining Renraku. If I did not, Xiaosei would take me into custody and I would spend time in prison. Surprised he cut a deal at all. At some level, I am as well. Those sorts of deals are made all the time between middle managers who compete across corporations. They're always frowned upon. Usually they're also illegal. I think I took them for granted before that day. I'd always take my family for granted. Raised in a Renraku family, going to Renraku schools, I always had a sense of place and belonging where I was. Thought of all that vanishing, I simply could not imagine it. Suddenly, the reality of my actions became clear. From then on, I tried to be the son he wanted, and he seemed glad of it. He grew much closer over the next few years. He came to visit me when I was living in Kyoto. How would that be unusual? Very busy man in those days, a lot of responsibility and very little time for himself. I was impressed he could carve off as much time as he did just to go camping with his son. I hate camping, all those bugs and dirt. To each their own. Well, I have lived in cities all my life, it is only because there's so much work has forced me to be. Given a choice, I would much rather prefer to stay on a rural area. It gives one space to breathe. Made several trips to the area between Kyoto and Nara around the village of Ai, camped in the mountains above it. Hunt wild deer and boar, use my family's antique arquebus. That's a strange choice of weapon. Choice of expediency. It is nearly impossible for a pirate citizen to own a firearm in Japan, which is why you often read you could attack them with other swords and cleavers. 18th century. It's not exempt from regulations. Huh. Letting to prepare raw meat from hunting. I really don't want to hear about that. I'm not bored with the details you're on actually how it's done. Your family ties have to be cut. Evidence to human, Japanese, and early devoted to Renraku. Red Samurai are not allowed to reveal. About to the last run. Okay. Etiquette academic. Even with the Kemper tide, they political police. Much like the commissars of the Soviet Union, taught to enforce political and social orthodoxy. My understanding that they're a Gestapo. It's not entirely accurate, but it was more correct than that. It was an organization with little oversight, broad powers, and simple recruitment methods. Power tends to get the better of most members. I was enrolled at Kyoto University. I studied global security and political sciences. The major generally used the gateway to private security postings with both government and corporate militaries. I knew I wanted to fight. I was a young man and my blood was always up. Soon used Youth Brigade, Kempetai. Youth Brigade is a bit like the ROTC in North America, the Young Falcons, and CU Nation are the District Officer Program in the Republic of Korea. Members learn to be soldiers without actually joining an army, promote community service, and promote civic pride. Performance and prestige in Kempetai used to dictate later job opportunities, a bit like a good internship. Seems like the kind of thing a Runrocker would look favorably upon. When I was in school, the Mega Corps looked favorably on the Youth Brigade service. At the time, the interests of the Emperor and the operations were aligned. Good marks from the Youth Brigade was assigned to be offered a position before, and I wanted to be the best. Mega Corps is just that kind of nationality for corporate try. Youth Brigade starts going to a black mark rather than a positive. I don't know if the alternative is any better, though. Something. What happened? Exactly what he said. I signed a contract as a soldier in Rocky's army, physically fit. She had desires filled. Obviously, he succeeded. Very difficult. Trained. See you later, very soon. I know his mission must be unlockable, but I just might not get it. Okay. I have karma to spend. I'm gonna get more health just because it seems like my best option. And then I'm gonna go buy myself that armor. Tech. See you later. Let's take a look. That's cool. I like my mask. Covers up my cyborg arms that I don't like. But I like my mask. And good armor is useful. I think next time we're gonna end it. So yeah. Next time we'll start the final mission, and we'll see if we can finish it in one episode. Probably won't. We'll see. But till then, take care.